Hello everybody, I am Moldy West, and this is Elden Ring. Once again, it's time to get into the DLC. My voice is a little messed up. I've been sick this past week. It got into my throat and my voice was just fine until I started talking for this. Sounds about right. Anyway, you might notice, this character is different from the one that I played the original series with. A while back, I tried to record the DLC, and then my whole PC crashed and I lost that footage, but this time, I got a backup plan. I got an external device recording the game. I got a camcorder over there recording my face. That way, if the PC does crash, I got a backup to fall back on. Anyway, this character's name is Dude Man McCool, and I designed him specifically to be the most obnoxious PvP character you could ever go up against. And if it's all the same to you, I'll switch back to my Magic Knight in Why Am I Being Summoned? I Should Not Be Being Summoned. I got that blue cipher ring on, don't I? There it is. Yeah, let's turn that off. I don't want to be pulled away from what I'm doing here. So, am I still being summoned, or is that summoning canceled? Doesn't look like it's been canceled. I think well, it wasn't the entire system, it was just the game that crashed. Fantastic! Yeah, no shit, I didn't end the game properly, it fucking crashed! Now just put me back in there, and do me a favor and load quickly. You wasted enough time loading a real long time right before I started this recording. Okay. Now, hopefully nothing else goes wrong. You, speak to me!
Were you guided here by kindly Nicola? I am Leda. And like you, I was guided by faith along his honorable path. Touch the withered arm, and you too will be transported to the realm of shadow where Nicola the Kind now dwells. My compatriots are there already. Like us, they have heard kindly Nicola's call. If you can find them, they are certain to lend you aid.
So I just go touch that hand and then I'm off to the Shadow Realm, is it?
Come now, touch the withered arm and travel to the realm of shadow. I will not be far behind. May we meet again.
Very well, then. I seen a comic for this, like, the dude just touches the hand and then it grabs him by the wrist and flings him off into the distance and he disappears with a twinkle in the sky like Team Rocket. I like the idea of that, but unfortunately you just go blank. Everything goes dark. You black out from the sheer G-force of your face being peeled from your skull as you fly through the air. And here we are. We've landed without any trouble. Might have shattered our entire skeleton on the way in, but we good. And Dude Man McCool is ready to kick some ass. Here, in the realm of shadow, the land of the Scadu tree. And yeah, I know it's spelled S-C-A-D-U, which looks like Scadu, but that's actually an archaic spelling of shadow. Like how jail in this game is spelled G-A-O-L. They do love the archaic spellings of things in these games. Anyway, Realm of Shadow has its own separate leveling system from the rest of the game. There's also this guy here, who wants to kill me with those nice little ring blades. Well, too bad for you. Ow, you hurted me. You shouldn't be hurting me like that. Suck my whip. Suck upon it. Hey, don't you go trying to hit me over the head. No, sir. You don't get to do that. Uh-oh. Now, take some of that. Okay. You are spinning. You are fast. I am out of stamina, but still alive. Stop doing that. I don't like it when you do that. Now, nope, I'm trying to remember the things I got here. Now, how about some of this? There you go. That's gotta feel good. I'm sure you can imagine how that would be incredibly annoying to fight in PvP. Okay, twin throwing daggers from the feet. This dude is also kind of a pain in the ass. I'm also not used to this character. I haven't played him in well over a year. Possibly 2 or 3 years, actually. This game came out back in 2022. It's 2025 now, as of the time I am recording this. Granted, it is only January of 2025, but still, the point remains. Anywho, we're gonna avoid that guy for now, and apparently not pick up my damn runes. There we go. You go ahead and twirl around, mister. I got other shit I need to do. Namely, heading down this road, grabbing me some mushrooms. Take that, shadow people. You shouldn't be running around all shadowy. Maybe then you wouldn't get whipped. You're still alive. How dare you live? You're supposed to die from that, you know. You're not allowed to live. Rana fruit. Rana, rana. Rana, 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 rana. So there's a church down this way. And inside that we will find ourselves a Erdtree fragment. We use those at the Graces to up our Erdtree blessing. I'm gonna keep calling it Erdtree instead of Shadow Tree because it's more fun. Because skadoosh. You gotta be skadooshing with it. Anyway, I don't want to lock onto the guy leaning against the wall. Why are you going after him when I'm clearly trying to whip the dog? Now you, sir, you are very much in my way. And also, dagger in your spine. Heh, stupid. Now, let's get a little whippy with it. I do so love this whip. It's all bladey and stuff. Just, there you go. Love how you can't just tank through that jumping R2 there. Suck on that. And a little bit of that. Can you just not tank any of these? Unless it hits your shield. Okay, you can tank through the light attacks, but I got your hammer now. Anyway, give me your fragment. Erdtree fragment. 2 of them, actually. I think that's just enough to get our Erdtree blessing up. In the realm of shadow, that stuff is absolutely necessary. It increases the damage you do while also reducing the damage you take. People came in here saying, I think I might be a little over-leveled for the DLC, and then they get their ass stomped in by the Black Jail Knight over this way. It's just the nature of things, you see. They gotta make things different for the DLC. They expand the world. You get stepped on by the absolute first boss you see here. Also, vigor is incredibly important here. You gotta level the shit out of that or everything here will just destroy you. I did not know I had enough seeds to up this dude. Anyway, Shadow Blessing. Right there. And, okay, I need 2 for the second level, which means I only need to find 1 more. That will not be too difficult. I know where to find a few more. And we can see a furnace golem stomping around over there with those big old flames erupting from him noggin. Got a noggin full of fire. Flame brains swirling and twirling inside his big old basket of a head. Scorched ruins. And right over here, give me your stuff, hefty cracked pot. That is necessary for what I was about to talk about. You can make big-ass throwing pots in here. That's more along the lines of what I was thinking, the Greater Potentate's Cookbook. With that, we now know how to make big fire pots, hefty fire pots. And I played around with those a lot more than the regular-ass throwing pots in the base game. It's just more fun to just whip out a giant cauldron over your head and just yeet and have it explode all over somebody. Now, if I remember correctly, it is not west, so it must be east. Or maybe I'm thinking of a different Grace. Or maybe this is the one. Yeah, this is the one. That guy there holding a sparkly pot over his head. We need to kill him. He's got us another Erdtree fragment. Whenever you see a dude with a pot, treat him like one of those crystal lizards in Dark Souls. Kill him as quick as you can. Take his shit, got a Erdtree fragment and a silver horn tender. Those will be nice. Nice to use. Get your little dog ass out of here. Someone's over here shooting magic at me. Oh, it's you. You're the magic shooty guy. No magic shooties for you. You get to die horribly. You get whipped and burned and cut. Because that's what this whip does. It do fire damage. It also cut your face. Now let me just cram another blessing inside of my ass. And we'll go ahead and take on this furnace golem. Charge in, motherfucker! You ain't scaring me no matter how big and flamey you are. Oh boy. That's a little concerning. I don't like having flaming boulders kicked at me. Now just hold still while I whip you in the legs. The secret to these guys is to stance break them 3 times, and then they fall down and you can land a critical shot on their face. Now you would think you'd have to go and hit them over and over again with charged heavies, but you don't. It's more about the number of hits you land on each leg. Each leg's got a separate stance thing going. And you know, I ain't certain if whips are great for stance breaking. Okay, yep, there it goes. There's one stance break. We need to do that 2 more times. And then he fall down and we stab him in his face for massive amounts of damage. Oh, you're doing the triple stompies. And I'm gonna whip out my bleedy sword here, because that would probably be better for stance breaking your damn leg. Now, ooh, that did a lot of damage to me. You really shouldn't be doing that kind of damage to me, mister. But you do anyway because you're a dick. Now have that stance broken, please. There we go. There's that sound we love. I cut your leggy legs. I just realized I still have that blue cipher ring active. I did turn it off when I reloaded the damn game. Gonna have to fix that and hope I don't get summoned out of what I'm doing here. But, uh-oh, that's a kick. No kickies. You don't get to kick me. Now just hold still. And you're stomping. That is not holding still. Double stomping. And yeesh. Torrent, I would thank you to jump the first time I press the button, instead of putting some massive delay on there and scaring the shit out of me. And of course he's stomping again. Stompity stomp stomp, Mr. Man. Well, I need your stance all brokies. So quit standing up. Hurry and fall. You're doing the double foot stomp. That makes a big old explosion that I don't want to be close to you when you go doing. Now, fall over. Why are you still standing? Why are you still stomping? You fucking triple stomping motherfucker. Hold still so I can knock you over. There we go. I'm gonna pull my little dagger out because that's got great damage on the crits. There we go, and 37,000 damage. And now we just gotta do that one more time, and then he will die. And then we never have to deal with this son of a bitch again. There he goes, jumping and stomp exploding. Oh, shitballs, I didn't realize he was going for the second stomp there. But it's fine. Only Torrent took the damage, which is going to bite me in the ass if I take any more hits. I don't want you falling over and leaving me to fend for myself here. What are you doing? You're punching the ground. Stop doing that. And stompies again. Always with the damn stompies. But can never be single stomp. Must be the annoying ass triple stomp. But it does give me an opportunity to recover my stamina after I burned through so much of it slapping at your legs. Your little leggy boys. I must cut them. With those legs being all cut and broken, you will fall to me. You will die. Your internal organs will belong to me. And any who might be willing to buy them from me for an outrageous price. I mean, I should be able to charge whatever I want for your internal organs if I went through the trouble of slaying your giant ass. But I just need to slay you is all. And for that to happen, you need to quit all this rabid stomping. There's just too many stomps happening here. Oh, the flames washing over the land. We can't have that. You're over here scorching the earth. How are people supposed to grow their crops with you doing this? But you don't care. No, you are bad man, big bad boy. And of course doing the sploder stompies. Just put the explosion in the air, flames on the ground, and give me your damn ankles. Would you please stop stomping for 2 seconds? Okay. Oh, here comes another one. No more stompies? Okay. There you are. Now give me your face. Stab him, please. There we go. Big man is dead. Deflecting hard tear. Furnace visage. He don't need no visage. He is dead. Let's take a look at that deflecting hard tear. Ah, there it is. New things now have exclamation points on them. Enhances spontaneous guard mixed in physic. A crystal tear formed slowly over the ages, where the scattered sap of the scadu tree pools deep within the furnace golems. Can be mixed in the flask of wondrous physic. The resulting concoction temporarily enhances spontaneous guard. Damage negation and guard poise will be heightened in the moment immediately after assuming a guarding stance. Successfully executing a spontaneous guard will also strengthen guard counters. Good to know. And I also forget what I have in the wondrous physic right here. Boosts poise and eliminates all FP consumption. That's right. I had that going so I could just melt people with my unendurable frenzy whenever I invaded them with this character. Good times. Good times. And I got turned around and came right back to these ruins, didn't I? Well, that's good, because that's where the map piece for this area is. Kinda forgot. I gotta collect the bits and pieces of the map. No map means no navigation. No navigation means I have no goddamn clue where I'm going. Now, give me that piece. The gravesite plain. Show me map, please. There it is. Now we can see where we go. And if we follow the road, we'll find us a big old cross. A big old golden cross. Where Mikola himself once stood and left behind a part of himself. Really wish it wasn't foggy, but it is. Anyway, there's that cross. Right here. Touch cross. Carved words coalesce. I abandon here the first of the flesh of my body. And there's a scadu tree fragment. And an Empyrean blood burgeon. Nice.
Lady Leda spoke of you.
All bad, I hope.
Guided here by kindly Mikola. Won't we all? I am Freya. I once fought alongside General Radahn. In battle, you can be sure I'll hold my own.
Okay.
Oh, another thing. Did you speak to our dour little friend?
You mean that guy over there?
If you've yet to do so, have him give you a map of the cross's whereabouts. You'll find more of them dotted about these lands. They are Mikola the Kind's footprints.
Okay.
If you've yet to do so, be sure assuming
Yeah, you already said that. I'ma touch this grace first. There we go. Now you there.
Fie, another. Treading the heels of Miquella.
Probably.
Then, as that woman would surely say, we are in our purposes well aligned. But understand, your kind are not forgiven. The Erdtree is my people's enemy. By Marika long betrayed, set aflame. I believe Miquella's apologies when he says our delivery will come, but never will I see your kind as worthy.
Well, that sounds a little racist now, doesn't it?
And yet my oath I cannot overlook. If Miquella it is whom you would seek, then comrade, allow me to give you this. These are the sites of the crosses I found. I urge you, follow after Miquella. As long as you abide by his footfalls, you will be no enemy to me.
Okie dokie then. Cross map. Map of cross sites received. Checking inventory. Now let me just see. I believe that would be... Yes, right here. Map marked with the locations of golden crosses. Yep. You can see there's that one right there at the west end of the Great Bridge, one over on the east side, and another further to the west of where we are. First, before I do anything else, I'm heading across that Great Bridge. Not for the cross, but for a particular weapon. One that I really wanted to use when I first attempted to record this DLC. But, as I've already said, the computer crashed, that footage was lost, and instead I switched over to doing Born of Bread out of frustration. Oof. Nice shot there, Ballista Man. Let's see if you got another one. Nope, you didn't hit me that time. Try as you may, try as you might. I am up here now. Get off the damn horse. I'm sitting here mashing the dismount and you ain't dismounting. And now you, sir, you have come to meet your end. You shouldn't have did what you done did. But you did. You simply done did. Anyway, give me that Erdtree fragment. There's always one in front of those statues of Marika. And I'ma sit down again. Just remembered I gotta turn off my blue cipher ring before somebody pulls me out of my world. There we go, more Skadu power. And Mr. Blue Cipher Ring, goodbye. You no more pull me away. Anyway, we go up here now. And we got a big old magic knight troll guarding the end of this bridge. Well, unfortunately for you, mister, I got some of this shit going on. Suck on that, pissballs. Well, he hurt me good. He did some good hurties. Ow, I have been stepped on. Please don't step on me, Daddy. Usually I'm into that sort of thing, but not today. Not from you, Mr. Father Man. Uh-oh. Go ahead, fall out there. Ow. Giant blades. They hurt. I was trying to adjust my fucking goddamn earbud. It's trying to slide out on me. And you're slamming that sword, ain't you? Yep. You're slamming it down. It's still hitting me even though I'm well away from your blade. You got that. Oh, them shockwaves. Apparently, I'm not allowed to fucking move. Now, eat a dick, mister. Oh, can you stop slamming shit around for 2 seconds? I'm trying to get my shit together. And, uh-oh. No, you don't. No, sir. Just... come on now. Yeah, there you go. That way. Be still for a moment. Uh-oh. No, I'm still alive. Haha, stupid. I have shield. Shield is good for staying alive. Ah, stupid blade. You ain't supposed to go lunging at me when I'm that... You just... I need to be in front of him for you to do that. I wasn't in front of him enough. I was too close to him. Too much underneath and not enough in front. Now just... Ow. I have been stepped on again. father has stepped upon me again. Alright. But we are still in the good. And he's still doing that. Ah, you! Why you go do that? Okie dokie then, your stompies have more reach than they should. All those damn shocky waves coming out of your big, gross troll feet. Now, suck a dick. Hey, no stumpies. Ah, hey, skip-a-doo, but hey, you get it, no. Yep, okie dokie then. Just a couple more of these. We'll have you dead. The whips may not be great for dealing with trolls. They are fun to use, but damn it, you're just out of whippy reach. Goodbye, troll man. Never again will you terrorize me, or my ass, or anyone else. Somber Schmitting Stone 9 Royal Magic Grease. Yum yum in my tum-tum, grease tastes good. Now then, if we were to head up here and take a left, that would take us here where we take another left and go up here. Anyone following me? There's a guy right in front of me, isn't there? Yes, there is. There's always guys in front of me. Now quit your blockies and suck a dick. There you go. You are dead, as you should be. Anyone else want to stop me? No. Good. 'Tis as I thought. You're all a bunch of bitches. Big, smelly, dead bitches. And right here, we have that weapon I want. Pathetic sorta head. I kind of agree with ya. And you will see why. Because it is Milady. And it's a real missed opportunity not making that weapon a katana. For you'll see that weapon is in fact, where the fuck is it? Right there. It is a light greatsword. That is a new weapon type added to the DLC. And I ain't got quite enough room up here to go demonstrating its moveset for ya. You doing stabbies and graceful spins and shit. Much grace. Super fun use. Just, yeah. I love how all the heavy attacks give you double swings. And just, yeah, look at them go. Oh yeah. I do love how this thing feels, though I haven't actually officially used it yet. I have played around with it a little bit in the recording that was lost in the crash of 97. Even though it wasn't in 1997, it was just like a couple of months ago. Not sure how long ago it was, actually. If I check the upload date of that first episode of Born or Bred, then it should tell me exactly when, but I don't feel like looking that up right now. And where the hell did my whip go? Also, Magma Whip Candlestick. I really wanted to use this weapon. I used it some until I found the Urumi. It was this weapon specifically that I chose for the reason of using whips with this character. But then I found the Urumi and I absolutely loved it. Anywho, our business here is done. We will have to come through here again, legitimately, but that will be later. We only came for Milady. I don't intend to actually use it with this character, but figured it was worth showing how to get it because I'm planning on using it with the other character, the Magic Knight guy, that I will be switching back to in the next episode of this DLC. But we still got a bit more to go before I can cut this episode. It's gotta be recorded for at least an hour, and we've only done 34 minutes. You might think our next stop would take us through that giant stone archway, but it doesn't. Instead, we've got a black jail knight that I want to go fighting. This guy is probably gonna stomp my ass. Also, grave birds. Those things are annoying. Oop, there's another one. Spirit worms. These fucking guys. So long as I don't hit them, they shouldn't bother me. But look at their face. They're all like, woo! Anyway, Black Jail Knight is over inside this mausoleum. There are several mausoleums like this scattered throughout the Shadow Realm, each one containing a boss. Now, this is the guy most people got their asses beat by upon their first visit to the DLC, Machine Gun Crossbow. Now come on, mister. You're just gonna try and shoot at me some more? Well, as long as I step to the side, I should be fine. Now, oof. I thought you'd spent all your ammo there, but you didn't. Now suck my whip. You get whippies. And nope, you are. Yeet. I took quite a bit of damage from that single crossbow bolt. Now stop that! You no hit me with sword. I hit you with long noodly sword. That's what this thing is. It is a very long whip-like sword. And that is what I love about it. It's just such a unique, fun weapon you're trying to... Okay, you ain't machine gunning again. Now suck on that. Uh-oh. Oh, balls. Deesh. Stamina. I need your stamina. So why do my stamina desert me? Oop, he tanked through my shit. You shit-tanking bastard. Why you tank through my shit? You should not be tanking through my shit. I have returned, Black Jail Knight. Now, come and get some. I think I'm gonna try to pull some of this on you, because, you bastard, I'd thank you to not just... Can you stop that for a second? Let me get some of this shit off on you. Because I'm pretty sure you are the sort that would be vulnerable to frenzy. And stop doing that. I got this move here. Take that, bitch. I got you now. Look into my eyes. There you go. You feel the madness within you. It feels good, doesn't it? I seen a clip on Facebook a while back where somebody did that move and like showing what the victim sees, and it's just the entirety of B movie sped up like really fast. Here's some more for you. Have a little more B movie in you. That's gotta feel great. A little cringe feels good once in a while. Here's some more. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. No. You no do that. And you ain't gonna stagger me by simply walking towards me with that little shoulder move. Now, what you doing? Two-hand that crossbow? I think not. Ow. You perfectly timing son of a bitch. Well, come closer, damn you. You just come a little closer. There you go. Ah, yes. You see what I see. The frenzy didn't proc that time. What the hell? You building up resistances? Well, here's some. Damn you. Backing away. Hey, no. Bad Black Jail Knight. You don't get to drink juice. Only I get to drink juice. Uh-oh. Ah, balls. I'm gonna need my shield. So, there it is. Nope. Yoop. Just give me moment. That is all I ask for, you jumpy prick. Why you have to jump as soon as I jump? Put the crossbow down. You put that crossbow down, and we all live happily ever after. Come on, bitch. Oh shit, I just remembered I can't fucking crit with a whip. That's the downside here. Such a perfect parry. Wasted. And now this, on the other hand, I can crit real good with that. Now then, you're doing some of that, and I don't approve. Ha, stupid! You think you drink your way out of this? You already drink your juice. And here's another big stab for you. That's what you like to see. Come on, mister. I'm waiting for you to do something stupid, and I am the one who does the something stupid. And now I'm all out of juice. Uh-oh. You really delayed that swing, threw off my parry something fierce, but that one got ya. That one got you good. Now, don't you dare. And you're crossbowing. Crossbowing good, I see. Well, how about no? Also no on that. I don't like when you do that. Yeet. My fucking whip did not wrap around and hit you. It simply did not wrap, you son of a bitch. There it is. Now I've got you. Victory and belong to me. And you get the shame of the side ring. The Ring of Mikola. Yes. Great Sword of Solitude. Also got his armor set, which is super good and ridiculously heavy, by the way. It is almost... It's not quite on the level as the Bull Goat armor, but it's on par with it. Just a little bit lighter and just a little bit less good. Somebody appraised my message. What messages did I write with this character? Here, seek Everjail and then seek east, defeat, behold Crystal Pickle. I don't remember exactly what I put that on. Didn't expect giant bug. I remember where that's from, the fucking bridge leading out of the capital, and then there's that bug that grows big after you kill it. Head ahead, therefore head required ahead. Always a classic. Danger, fingers ahead. Yes. Always gotta put that when there's hand people involved. But yes, a lot of messages that I had completely forgotten about. Anywho, this way. This is where we go now. Now this leads us to the first legitimate dungeon of the DLC, to Bellerat, the Tower Settlement. And it was in there that my fucking PC crashed and lost the footage right when I was getting close to ending the episode. Big bunch of rage on me from that part. You can get a small taste of that rage if you go and watch the first episode of Born of Bread. Scadu fragment. I abandon here a part of the flesh of my body. But which part is it? Is it your finger? Your toes? Your eyes? Is it your willy wingus? You gotta be specific. I don't know what you're abandoning there. It could be your butthole for all I know. Anyway, give me that blood burgeon. Probably gonna find some use for it.
You must be the Tarnished.
I am a Tarnished.
Formerly in service to Lord Moog, but now, like you, another soul guided by kindly Mikola. I'm hardly the steady hand I once was. My fighting days are far behind me.
Unfortunate.
Which is why I have chosen to dedicate myself to investigation, to discern tender Mikola's ultimate purpose. I'd rather not volunteer service to a new master unless I know that I can be of use.
Sounds good to me.
May I request a service of you?
Depends on what that service is.
Identical to this one have been discovered in these lands. They are akin to tender Mikola's footprints, or gravestones, which mark what he's left behind. If you discover any more crosses, be certain to tell me. I presume you, too, are keen to know just what kind Mikola is doing here.
Yes, I'm sure we'll all know eventually.
If you discover any, be certain to tell. I presume you
Yep,
just what...
yep, I know. And then there's you.
Together, we work together for Mikola the Kind. Many things we have found.
And you are more Your name is More, but does that mean you have any less to offer? It might. As you say, less is more. Sealed spirit springs, I will buy that note. And you know what? I'm gonna buy all your black fireflies and your red flesh mushrooms too. We need those if we're gonna go making a bunch of those hefty fire pots.
I like finding things. For you, Lady Leda, her allies, and the forager brute. Things bring joy to all.
Okay.
I like for you, things.
Yes, he likes finding things.
Goodbye.
Now then, do you have anything to say about More? Nope. No, you do not. Nothing to say about him now that I've talked to him. How dare you not talk about him at all? I'm sure he deserves to be talked to or talked about in some way or form. Anyway, just remembered hefty fire pots, which are right here. I can only make the one as I only have the single hefty cracked pot. But just look at this thing. Big ass pot. Big ass explosion. Those are fun to screw around with, and there's all sorts of different pots too. There's the furnace pots that involve using the furnace visages. Speaking of which, I'm pretty sure I could go and grab the recipe for that right now. In fact, I think I did grab it with the other character. Well, whatever. We'll worry about that later. For now, we enter here. Entrance to Bellerat. And up in the stairs, where giant fucking scorpions descend from the ceiling on they spider webs, and then they can just clack their little claws and interrupt my jumping attacks, because scorpions are such bitches. And now I've got your liver. Stupid scorpion, you don't need no liver. What business does a scorpion have having a liver? And take that! And here come a bunch of little boys. Whip. You just whip them away. That is all one of the great things about the whips, just how much range they got. Such a wide area of coverage. And you there, right in your face. Got a liver for me? Yes, you do. Scorpions don't have livers. That's just science. Revered Spirit Ash. Now that's used to buff your Ash summons, and Torrent for that matter. If you go using those here in the Shadow Realm when you go and summon fucking your Mimic tier or whatever, he get more health and do more damage. Same thing applies to Torrent. More health for the horsey. And that is more along the lines of what I go doing. I've never been big on the Spirit Ash summons, though I do not disparage anyone else for using them. Black Firefly. And here we are, Bellerat, the tower settlement. I'll go ahead and activate Disgrace. And before I do anything else, I have thought about it on my way through there, and I have decided I will go grab the recipe for the furnace pots, because I missed that in my very first playthrough of the DLC, and I didn't find it until after beating it. And those furnace pots would have helped tremendously, again, in getting into a certain place that I was completely stumped by for a while. Now if we just wrap around this cliff right here, and I need to be down a bit further. It is further down, much further down. We go deeper and downer and furtherer. And here, in this desolate little shack, we find a furnace visage, and a furnace visage, and Greater Potentate's Cookbook 2. That is what allows us to make the furnace pots. And those, I believe, are to be more effective against certain furnace golems than the hefty fire pots. And against that one that we fought earlier, I could have just smacked his legs over and over again, which I did until he fell down and then stabbed him in the face hole. But there are others with armored little footsies, and none of your attacks will do anything to their tiny little feet. Instead, you need to find high ground and pull a fucking slam dunk of a basketball thing into his basket of a head with some fire. It goes inside their brain, it explodes, and makes their internal organs rupture, and then they die. Of course, it takes like 2 or 3 of them to actually work, and that's assuming your aim is spot on. You gotta aim good. Also thinking, I'm not actually gonna head into Bellerot in this episode, because I want this to be caught up to where it was with the first attempt of recording, which crashed in the Scorpion tunnels on me. And I do believe in that first recording attempt, I headed out this way toward a lake and found the Great Katana along with another boss. Ooh, nice broken rune. But why is it broken? How do runes even break? Doesn't matter. You have a Great Katana. You are a Ghost Flame Dragon. And I'm gonna have to kill you. Now just don't go smacking my horse with your big boaty tail. I'ma whip your little bones. How many whips does it take to cut through your bone? Probably a lot. Uh-oh. Yep, there goes my horse. Well, at least I'm alive, and that's what counts. Now don't go stomping on me. You're just a big bony dragon. One who needs to have his face whipped off, don't you? Yeesh. That is right, your moveset's a little bit different from that of a standard flying dragon back in the lands between. Now, you're breathing down, aren't you? Yes, you are. Breathing straight down. Oh, yep, and your stomps make ghost flames happen. Gotta remember that little wrinkle. Well, whatever. I picked up the sword, and that is what counts. I don't even need to slay you, ghost flamey boy. I got what I got, and I ain't complaining. Now let's take a look at you, Great Katana. That's another weapon that might be fun to screw around with. Large katana with a long, heavy blade. A weapon unique to warriors of the land of reeds. Designed for aggression, this armament requires the wielder to throw their entire body into swinging it. The slashing attacks of its honed edge incite blood loss. Well, that is a big katana indeed. Yep. Kinda hard to swing around with just one hand, I would imagine. I mean, just look at the size of that thing. Yeah, you just throw your entire body off balance like that. There we go. The two-handed swings of that look better. And overhead stance. Do 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 do. Yeah. Yeah. Another weapon that I should do a run with, but not right now. Where did I put my damn whip? Ah! Alright, I gotta follow that up with another button press to make you... Apparently I pressed the wrong button. You do that, and still no. Do I hit the button twice to make you slam the ground twice? Yep, there it is. That's Horalu's Earthshaker. Another thing that really screws up people in PvP. Anyway, I'm all out of time for this episode. In the next one, I'll be switching back to my other character and then playing from there. But until then, thank you all so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed watching, and I hope to see you again in the next one. Bye.